Let me tell you something that most people in the AI space won't admit. You do not need to be smart to make money with Claude. You don't need a degree, a portfolio, or even a social media following. What you need is a plan that actually works. And that's exactly what I'm about to give you. I've watched this space explode over the past year, and the window right now, today, is wide open for regular people to walk through it and get paid. So before we dive in, smash that like button and subscribe, because what I'm about to share is genuinely one of the lowest effort, highest return moves you can make in 2026. Here's the thing about Claude that most people are missing. It's not just another chatbot. It's becoming the go-to AI platform for businesses, creators, solopreneurs, and entire corporate teams. People are migrating away from other AI tools in droves. Scroll through any social media platform right now, and you'll find viral tutorials just about switching to Claude from competing tools. That alone tells you everything you need to know about where the momentum is. Claude has multiple versions built for different audiences. There's the everyday chat interface. There's Cowork, which brings collaborative AI power to business teams. And there's Claude Code for the more technical crowd. And all of these tools have one thing in common. Millions of people want to learn them and have no idea where to start. That gap between people who want to learn Claude and people who can actually teach it well is exactly where your money lives. So, let's talk about how to get there. The first thing you need to do is get your own hands dirty and learn the tool. Before you can teach anything, you need to actually understand it yourself. But here's the good news. It doesn't take long. We're talking 10 hours. 10. That's a weekend, or 5 evenings after dinner, instead of watching whatever show you're currently binging. Go to YouTube and search for Claude tutorials. There are hundreds of free, genuinely useful videos out there, covering everything from the basics to advanced features. Focus especially on Claude Cowork, because that's where businesses are paying attention right now, and it's the area with the least amount of quality educational content available. Watch the tutorials, but more importantly, follow along on your own screen at the same time. Passive watching teaches you almost nothing. Active doing locks it in. Once you've done that, here's where the strategy gets almost embarrassingly simple. You take everything you just learned, the tutorials, the examples, the workflows, and you repackage it as your own content. And yes, I mean you take other people's Claude content and remake it. This is not only allowed in this space, it's how almost every successful educational creator got started. If you watched a tutorial that blew your mind about automating video creation with Claude, make a short video about that same thing in your own words. If something confused you in a tutorial you watched, that's even better, because confusion means thousands of other people are confused too, and you can be the person who explains it more clearly. Here's something that most people overlook. The majority of Claude content online is aimed at two types of people: developers who want to build things and marketers who want to create content faster. That's it. But think about every other department inside a real business. What about the HR team trying to streamline hiring? The sales team that wants to automate lead research? The finance department drowning in reports? The operations manager trying to coordinate across 5 time zones? None of these people are being served by existing Claude tutorials, and all of them have budgets and bosses who are actively telling them to figure out AI. That's your audience. Now, your offer, what you're actually selling, matters a lot less than you think at the start. You could offer a one-on-one coaching call. You could put together a team training session for up to 20 people at a company. You could create a short written guide or a mini course. Honestly, pick whichever one sounds most comfortable to you and spend no more than 30 minutes deciding on it. I'm serious about that time limit because the trap most people fall into is spending weeks perfecting an offer that nobody has even seen yet. You'll refine it after you've sold it a couple of times and gotten real feedback. The price, the format, the length, all of it will change once the market tells you what it actually wants. Just start somewhere. Getting your first clients comes down to 2 tracks running at the same time. The first track is content. Post short videos, TikToks, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts consistently. Aim for 2 a day. Find Claude videos that are already going viral and model yours after them, not copying word for word, but taking the same topic and concept and making your own version. The first 10 seconds of your video are the only seconds that truly matter for getting people to keep watching. So pay special attention to how successful creators open their videos and learn from that structure. Don't start with long YouTube videos if you're brand new. Short form is forgiving, fast to produce, and the algorithm rewards consistency far more than perfection. A lot of the fastest growing AI creators you're seeing right now built their first audience entirely on short form before anyone watched their longer content. The second track is direct outreach, and this is where things speed up fast. Send 200 DMs a day across Instagram, LinkedIn, and Facebook. 200 sounds like a lot until you realize that viral Claude videos have comment sections full of people literally begging to be taught. Those are your leads, already warm, already interested. When you message them, don't open with a pitch, open with something useful. Tell them you saw their comment and happen to solve that exact problem yourself. Offer to send them a short guide or resource, no strings attached. If they say yes, send it. Inside that resource, mention casually that you also do team training or coaching if they ever want to go deeper. That's the whole funnel. No pressure, no awkwardness, just value first, and an easy door to walk through if they're interested. One more thing, and this might be the most important thing I say today. Most people who discover this strategy will try it for a few days, hit a wall of silence, no likes, no replies, no sales, and stop. Don't be that person. Set a commitment of at least 100 days before you judge whether this is working. The businesses that need Claude training aren't going anywhere. The demand is only growing. And the creator who shows up every day to teach this stuff, even imperfectly, is going to be miles ahead of everyone who waited until they felt ready. You don't need to be an expert. You just need to start before everyone else does. If this gave you a new way of thinking about Claude, drop a like and hit subscribe. More strategies coming every week.